find a way forward.
The voice is irresistible. You recognize the oval. Your vision clouds.
Don't give me that look.
I don't know what that toy of hers is, but I'm glad it's on a...
Trust me, I will. Let...
Sounds like they've captured themselves a bard.
How many did you have? 5? That's knacker. Fill the front row.
The Druid house is in here somewhere. Let's hope we find him in one piece.
Bloody racket. Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun. Aye, so much fun that those thieves almost got past.
Oi! Ain't no party in here. We're doing the Absolute's work. State your business. Now.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response. Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back.
Oh, beg pardon. You must be here to join the other true souls. Please, go right ahead.
Bloody racket. Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun. Aye, so much fun that those thieves almost got...
More Selûne idolatry. No sign of her followers, though.
Do you feel
Sounds like burnt flesh in here.
inside you?
I only hear her through you, priestess.
That's because
Give me a sword!
me.
We want you dead, you dumb knuckle. Not dead and heroic. Get down there and stop complaining! Yes, absolute. Ratus! Sugan al Shukok, Otashokek Dor! I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the Absolute. Nothing. Must be reading it wrong. Sugan al Shukok.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull.
Dragonborn.
You taste the ale on his tongue and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before. The elf speaks of the hunt for a great weapon and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
Guess it doesn't matter what you are. You're a true soul. And that's good enough for me.
He doesn't speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
This Mind Flayer's build is smaller, its garb plainer. A fearsome creature even in death, but not the one that tormented you. Yet it too roamed the Nautiloid. It would have seen you, known you.
Absolute says the dead squiddy had a weapon. I reckon the killer nabbed it and scooted off to that looter camp. We find who killed it, and we find who took that weapon. So settle in.
You suddenly feel a strange anxiety take hold. Not your own, but that of the artifact you carry. Somehow, it's afraid. The artifact does not want to part from you. It does not want to fall into the Absolute's clutches. Your skull sizzles with Ragslin's displeasure. His mouth is still, but you hear his demand.
I speak for the Absolute, and I say, you stay. I've got plans for you, boy. And there's no true soul yet who turned their back on the Absolute.
You choke on black smoke as the hobgoblin bellows his incantation.
I command you, corpse. Speak and say sooth. Lucan ok al koldek shulkokak.
The hideous corpse rises, tentacles writhing. Your heart seizes. Under questioning, the creature might recognize you as its killer. Ragslin's mind resists your penetration. He speaks his first question.
Talk to me, freak. Who killed you?
The creature responds, not in words, but memories. You see a clawed hand open a holding pod, devoid of flesh, only darkness.
Damn it! That tells me nothing!
The memory fades, and the corpse awaits the next question. Ragslin's thoughts roil, then still. Your words will be his. You navigate carefully. With Ragslin's voice, you ask,
Who is the Absolute?
Ragslin frowns in confusion at a question he would never have asked. You see an image. Curved drow blades, crude goblin torches, gnoll teeth dripping blood. You see other mind flayers arranged in a serene circle. Absolute unity. Absolute power.
You're kidding me. Very helpful, squid.
Suspicion floods Ragslin's mind. Your brain howls as you force a final query into his throat.
Killed you, freak.
Another vision consumes you. A memory, seen through the creature's soul-dead eyes. You see a clawed hand open a holding pod, devoid of flesh, only darkness.
That can't be. Wait. Hold on.
Ragslin pierces your mind, prodding for truth.
You're no true soul. Yeah, you're right. You're a real true soul. I felt it.
The corpse collapses, silent once more.
No! I'm not done! Riddles, all of it, and nothing to show for the trouble but rotting squid meat. No answers, no killer, and no damned weapon. That damned Drow was right. Can't let her get all that glory. Like I said, I got plans for you. Report to the Drow. Minthar is the name. She's mounting an attack on that blasted grove. Tell her you'll join her. Praise the Absolute.
No prizes for guessing what this weapon they're after really is. The artifact.
Get your eye off my arse!
A scrying eye. Best not to do anything suspicious while it's watching.
How many raiders do we have?
Plenty of lashes, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs.
What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up a powder and burn.
Prepare to die. Fire.
Your scouting party has not returned, and half of the intruders escaped your guards.
Sorry, mistress. We mucked up.
Until their sanctuary is found, I will take something precious from you every hour that passes. A trinket, a tongue, a limb.
Ain't no use without my limbs. The lad'll make the prisoner squeal soon enough. I swear.
Silence now, creature, or I will silence you forever.
As she turns to you, her thoughts mingle with yours. A cold hand caressing your brain. The chamber melts away to reveal a dark, endless nowhere. In it, you see a vision. The drow listens as a pale-eyed young woman whispers in her ear. One of those the voice spoke of. One of the chosen. The vision fades away.
A true soul? Praise be. Are you here to join my hunt? Why do you ask? Surely you feel the Absolute moving through me, just as I feel her in you. Now, you must hunt with me. In her name. Worshippers of a false god. Their existence is an insult to the Absolute's claim on this region. There is a weapon the Absolute seeks. I'm sure those wretches have it hidden away there. We will find it amongst the dead and the ashes.
Her excitement is palpable. She lingers on thoughts of victory, of unbelievers' blood spilled, and of the weapon. She will seize it. In the Absolute's name.
The thief, whimpering in our dungeon, tried to flee to their sanctuary. We will continue to remove parts of him until he tells us exactly where it is. He's been resilient, but he'll talk.
She is seeking the grove you visited. Already you feel her mind closing around yours.
Speak, true soul. The hunt must begin soon. Excellent. Be sure not to kill him before he talks.
Souls are infected like us.
What are we waiting for?
Why do they think they're talking to a god?
The lads are all riled up and ready.
Seems we lucked out in keeping the Absolute's voice out of our heads.
absurd. Certainly won't be.
You've been caught mid-robbery. Your next move had best be a careful one. A show of contrition and property returned will suffice. This time.
Poor lad. I could give you peace, you know. But no. You gotta keep silent, don't you? Where do they flee to, you stubborn rat?
Please, stop!
Ah, here to see your friend, have ya? Come and join him if you like.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
You? I'll believe that when I see it. Get out then! Wasting my time like that!
You hide it! Ain't so hard, is it? Tell me! Ah, yes. Make it agonizing!
What you still here for? I said out!
Right, or you'll scream. I'll send my rats.
Make disobedience. Follow my teachings. Follow Ragslin's orders. Obey the drow.
A new age is dawning with goblins and trust.
great glory! Your excellence, make us a blade in the quarry! Or be His name is Roraxon, his voice absolute! His troops will disarm you and draw you the truth! New age is dawning with goblins and trust! Mountains, great mortals, all ginders to quake! But whosos are coming!
So stuck more dagger in arrow. No more promise on that one off the heads.
Or be you beheaded? Goblin you and draw you the truth. Not if you dare, recoil if you must. A new agent with goblins and trust. Or be you beheaded. Goblin kind will tease you and soak you and redden. But there, his name is Droraxon, his voice absolute.
Looks like the booze got the better of them. They're practically unconscious.
Is dawning with goblins and great mortals, all ginders.
Must have read my mind, you know.
I fall and blind for great glory. Draw Rexland's best make as a blade in the quarry.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal. Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning. The spider seems poised to attack, but she hesitates, tapping her claws as if trying to communicate. The other spider echoes her. The spider relaxes slightly, but you feel her hunger and fear beneath the surface. She looks to the closed door, drooling.
Comfortable since we've been here. I miss the swamp. Proper nice that swamp was.
Unless you like big, bristling, hairy legs, I wouldn't go down there, mate. That's the spider pit.
Another outsider come to see the boss? Mind your manners now, or he'll throw you in the pit.
open up.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems.
Certainly you won't be because of your beautiful eyes.
What are they looking at any of us for, is what I'm saying? We're all on the same side, although we're gonna set the true soul on fire.
Some tasty elf, just for you.
Wish I got a turn at the fair.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
Hit it again! Keep your hands steady, Three. Again! Again! Make it squeal again.
You've made a grave mistake.
before you is no longer that of a bear, but an elf, albeit a large one. Curious.
More cutting work.
Bloody headache.
See
whatever that was.
Fella with some
Bloody
magic
cut off
apparel,
his
and he didn't stand a chance. Absolute blister.
Bears turning
That's
into
why.
elves. Should have set him on fire the moment we caught him. Do you think the dwarf is ready yet? I'm hungry.
Orders were to stand by here. No booze, no sneaking off.
Duh, you're all boring. Yeah.
To get used to all these.
I have something to ask.
Guess we ought to cut it into warg meat like the others. Guess we ought to cut it into... Down, Booyard! At least he's done with his tricks now.
looks that way. But scouts said they heard something.
Doing? Hiding in trees?
Report, and make it quick. Organizing these creatures tests my patience. They are flocking to the Absolute. In sufficient numbers, they are an effective force. Expendable and willing. So close. Their fate is sealed, and you will be instrumental in the slaughter. Go to their refuge and make your way inside. As a friend. They're half-devil refugees. Nobody wants them. A drowning creature will cling to a blade if nothing else is offered. Be that blade. I will gather a raiding party and move into position. You will open the gates from the inside when the time is right to strike. We will cleanse the place of infidels and burn it to the ground in the Absolute's name. And then we will be the first among her favorites. You would dare! Guards, to me!
I'd be happy they didn't throw you to the spiders. fauna become spoiled.
Beautiful eyes.
What do they need to be looking at?
You should search that corpse. You should search that corpse.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you. No use. Compulsion takes over. Your actions are no longer your own.
Abandon their hosts as soon as they need to. Vile parasites.
The longer we wait, the likelier that we share in this fate or worse. Let's get rid of these things. Better than nothing.
anything around. Let's go hurt someone.
The dwarf is ready yet.
We're to stand by here. No booze, no sneaking off.
Duh, you're all boring.
Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh. Shows our devotion to the Absolute. These maggots see how strong we are with her guidance. Whole camp will be branded soon, and you should be too. You ready? Brace yourself, this'll sting. Hold still.
As pain muddles your thoughts, your minds become entangled. A familiar sensation. She too carries a parasite. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess receiving instruction from a handsome young man, one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again. Your minds brush against one another, but are swiftly parted.
Don't want to get intimate in front of the novices. Fair enough. Got some weird shadows in your head. Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another. Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh. Lets the faithful recognize one another quick sharp. That way nobody'll mess with ya. And it's charged with magic. Ordinary slobs can't see it, only us that follow the Absolute. You ready? Brace yourself, this'll sting. Hold still.
As pain muddles your thoughts, your minds become entangled. A familiar sensation. She too carries a parasite. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess receiving instruction from a handsome young man, one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again. Her faith floods into you, a tide of shuddering ecstasy. Her tadpole nestles within that mania, secure, hidden.
I feel you in there, digging around. Works both ways. And I saw some weird shadows swimming around in your head just now. Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another. You've come to the right place. With the Absolute's will, I can fix anything. Let's deal with this in my chapel. It's private. Don't want this lot interfering with true soul business.
Oi! Priestess! We want the mark!
Yeah. Ain't we good enough for the Absolute?
Oi, come here. I ain't waiting around.
Ready to clear your head? Don't want a crowd of gawpers. Everybody else needs to leave. Ready to clear your head? Whatever the Absolute tells me to. Don't worry, she loves you. I can tell. Don't want a crowd of gawpers. Everybody else needs to leave. Ready to clear your head? Smart. All you need to do is open yourself to the Absolute, and I'll do the rest.
Psionic feelers creep across your mind like a pickpocket's fingers seeking flaws in fabric. Sifting deeper, she sees the mind flayer holding a wriggling tadpole to your eye. And then the vision lurches, and you are looking through her eyes as a tadpole squirms into her skull.
Hells! We need to fish that thing out before it eats any important parts of your brain. No. It's messing with your brain. You're seeing things, probably hearing voices too, yeah? No. You ain't leaving till we get to the bottom of this. You could be dangerous. It involves you putting your trust in the Absolute. Simple. I guess we're doing this the hard way, then. Sweet dreams. Wakey, wakey. Don't bother struggling. You ain't going nowhere. The Absolute wants to know all about that critter in your head. So start talking.
Boss Ragslin weren't lying when he said anyone could join the Absolute's ranks.
Keep moving. Unless you're wanting a clubbing and drubbing.
You're either with the Absolute or against her. Ain't no in between.
This ain't the party, pal. We're working here.
That was intense. I wouldn't want to bump into that thing while it was still alive. Someone needs to keep an eye on these buggers. I don't make a habit of questioning the Absolute. Now quiet!
Softer than a whisper. On my way. Better be cautious. Breathe quiet. Move with care. Can't risk being in open view. I don't need any attention right now. That's a friendly-looking shadow. This calls for careful footwork. Just out of view. All right, time to skulk about. Time to press ahead. What path lies before me? see what this does.
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Looks like all those moon plates can be turned. We'll have to go in to see the bottom.
Goblins are such vile little parasites.
Not the vilest any of us have seen of late, unfortunately.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to... What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service. It looks like a Dwergar, but it speaks like a beast. Must be the surroundings, rather bleak and lonesome. One feels so exposed. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come. There, middle of somewhere. And deny you the honor of my hospitality? This is the House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last. Fair enough. What's better than a devil you don't know? a devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain. Come now, why play hard to get when you're in deep over your tadpoled head? One skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that. And what is madness but a denial of reality? Still, I've a feeling you'll change your mind before it's changed for you. Try to cure yourself, shop around, beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease. By all means, bite the hand that feeds you, while you still have teeth. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
People do this all day.
Darling. Darling.
Such depth to the shadows. I don't care what others say about the Underdark. It's beautiful down here.
been long enough.